Question 14. We've got one really tough bit here, which we'll work on in a moment. But we've got an easy part here that everybody should get. Look, we just got to find out what happens when t is equal to 0. I've just got 900 over 3 plus 7. 900 over 10 is 90. Everybody should get that. And also I've got C and D here. Now C and D don't depend on B, so they're worth getting. Let's try and do this difficult bit here. We've got to differentiate this. And this is a repeat of an old AQA question that some people might want to use a quotient rule, but I'm going to actually do a chain rule of it. I'm going to let u equal the bottom bit of that fraction. And that means n is equal to 900 u to the power of minus 1. I'm going to differentiate each bit. The 3 disappears, so I've got 7e to the minus 0.25t, and I've also got to times by that minus a quarter there. I've also got dn by du here, and so this is minus 900 u to the power of minus 2. So putting those two things together, and I'm not going to do any multiplying out here, we're just going to try and see what we've got. I've got a minus and a minus. I'm going to cancel those out. I've got a 900 on the top from here, and I've got a u squared on the bottom there. Well, u was 3 plus 7 e to the minus 0.25t. That needs to be squared on the bottom there. What else have I got? Well, I've got this bit here. I've got the 7e to the minus 0.25t. That's on the top there. And the other thing I've not accounted for is the 4. And that's going down the bottom there. I've tried carefully to put it all on 2 layers rather than multi-layered fractions. Now, don't multiply it out. What we're going to do, we're going to look back at this and see that if I did 900 divided by n, that would be the same as the 3 plus 7 e to the minus 0.25t. And I'm going to put that there in a second. The other thing to notice is, look, I'm going to need a 7 e to the minus 0.25t. So that's just 900 take away n minus 3. Or I could put it all over one fraction, 900 minus 3n over n. Let's try and put this in. So I've got dn by dt is equal to 900. This bit here is what I've just said here. So that's 900 minus 3n over n. Okay, I'll make it multi-layered for a moment. I've got a 4 here, and in this bit here is that one. So I've got 900 squared over n squared. Well, I really have got multi-layered fractions here now. I couldn't avoid it. Let's see what we want to do. We're dividing by a fraction here, so this is times by this fraction upside down. So I've got the n squared on the top. I've got the 900 from here, and I've got a 900 minus 3n there. On the bottom, I've got the 4, I've got this n here, and I've got this 900 squared. And now things can cancel. I'm going to cancel that n with the squared. I'm going to cancel that 900 with a 900 there. I'm going to take out a factor of 3 here. And it leaves me with, what have I got? So I've got 3 over 4 times 900 is 3,600. I've got 1n left and the 300 minus n there. Last bit, this cancels to make 1,200 in the bottom. And that was what we were aiming to try and show. And it's it, isn't it? So look, what do you learn from here? Look, there's loads of ways of doing it. What I would say is don't multiply it out, go back to the original and try and rearrange this to get different building blocks to drop it in here as you do it. I hope that helps.